Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel, back with another episode of the Arsenal All Out. We've only got, I believe, 2 more episodes left of this season, and it's been an absolute roller coaster. And it seems like bloody hell we are about to get over this line. It's an absolute relief, it really is. Obviously, it's not done yet, still 2 games away from this Premier League title. But despite no Seb tonight, and I think you rival fans are lucky that he's not on, or else, there'll be pandemonium. We will still, of course, delve into the rival fans, etc. The West Ham game, and just from now into the season, and our, of course, title credentials, etc., etc. But of course, we're going to introduce the panel. We've got, of course, Josh, AT, Dom, all still joining us later on, but for now we've got, of course, the regulars, apart from, of course, XB making his debut on the channel. What are you telling me, my bro?
Bro, I'm elated right now. I'm so happy, man. We are 2 games away from, I would say history, but give me that Champions League final and then that's history, man. But glory is around the corner and I'm ready to party, man.
Man, like, where's Wally, aka Thom?
Getting introduced by a man like Garnacho.
well, yeah, fairs. But anyways, Thom, it's been quite a while, it feels like, since you were last on the channel. It may have been, was it January?
No, surely not that long. But no, I think it was the quiz. International.
Oh, yeah, it was the quiz. But I'm talking about, the podcast.
But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to see some new faces as well. I hope everyone's keeping well, and I'm looking forward to the chat.
And Dark Side. I mean, listen, we haven't got Seb tonight, but we got Dark Side instead, and he's got something brewing tonight, I'm sure.
Oh,
so,
mate,
what were you telling me, Bush? You good?
All purpose. Curry powder. I've got the seasonings out tonight, son, because I'm going to be cooking, blood. I'm going to be cooking. And if Seb can't make it, I'll do my Seb impression tonight. I'm going super safe tonight. I tell you that for free, son. I tell you that for free, mate. And listen, I cannot wait to get into this show. But yeah, thanks for inviting me on again, Rory, man. It's always a pleasure to do your show. Obviously a massive weekend playing West Ham, getting the 3 points, and yeah, man. Can't wait to tuck in.
Yeah, anytime, bro. Listen, make sure you are, of course, dropping the sub to everyone on the panel who's about to feature, as well as who's on the panel now, of course. I think there's only one way to start, really. West Ham at the weekend. To be honest, this game was rent-free for about, 24 hours throughout the whole weekend. I could not stop thinking about this game whatsoever. And after Man City beating Brentford, the pressure was on us to beat West Ham, and honestly a roller coaster of emotions. Like, you go 1-0 up in the 83rd minute, I believe it was. You concede in the last minute. We'll get onto, of course, the foul in a separate segment, but yeah, just elation. Probably the quote of 2026 after review, if you're an Arsenal fan. If you know, you know. Because Jesus Christ, I couldn't tell you how much I was relieved. And to be honest, right, after that equaliser went in, I broke down, real talk. I'm not even joking. I was like, yo, what the fuck have we done here? But we got the win in the end. It wasn't a nice watch whatsoever, but we got over the line and we're only 2 games away from this title. But we'll go to XB first. What do you make of the game overall, Mush?
It was... We played very well, very progressive for the first 20.
Oh, Leeds might have a penalty, by the way. Sorry.
Yes, perfect. I was actually watching.
Leeds have a penalty. It's just
and that's why I was trying to say to them Tottenham fans, don't celebrate, don't get angry with us beating West Ham, because you know what I mean. It's not a given that you're going to beat Leeds, man. Started off the game very well with the same lineup that we've actually seen for the past 2 previous. And then after Ben White got injured, then we were looking at some problems, man. And that makeshift right back role that Declan Rice was playing was causing problems. And yeah, and that's when youth started getting having a lot of joy on that side. But yeah, it's a game of a roller coaster of emotions. I felt absolutely sick, man, sick to my stomach. The worst game I've watched all season, man. And yeah, and even when we scored, I just had this feeling of just let's get it over the line, because I could see the nerves on the pitch creeping into the players, and lo and behold, Callum Wilson went and scored the goal that obviously got disallowed. But man, when that final whistle blew, it was like relief, man. And I obviously smashed up my house, but when I ran up and down the hallways, just throwing things, and my missus was going crazy at me, you know what I mean? But yeah, so happy now we've made it out the other side, man.
Yeah, I just want to ask you, like, what did you make of Arteta's substitutions during the game? Because, like, honestly, I couldn't work out what he was trying to do. Like, he brings on Zubimendi when he has Mosquera on the bench, but then he takes out one of the best midfielders in the world this season out of position to then play right back. It gave me flashes of, remember when he played Thomas Partey at right back?
Right, yeah. So
yeah, I'm just like, what is he trying to do here?
What at left back as well.
Yeah.
Preach.
What I noticed at the beginning of the game anyway was normally Declan Rice. I'm not a tactician. I'm not like one of them, but I'm not one of them. Yeah. But what I noticed was Declan Rice in build-up was using the width on the right side. He was collecting the ball from, I don't know, whatever defender was behind him, Ben White, and Ben White was sort of not bomb forward, but he would invert in front of him, and then Declan Rice was like sort of swinging in balls behind their back five. But after that injury to Ben White, I don't know what came over him. Rather than just like substituting Mosquera, who can just invert as well, he's then put he's put Declan Rice in the right back position, brought on Zubimendi, and man, I think I want to like give him the benefit of the doubt and just say that he thought that if he had more tacticians on the pitch, that he can sort of like overpower West Ham, but there was no physicality in that midfield afterwards, because you know what I mean. Alder still had to move to the fullback position, so it went downhill from there, man. Mental.
Yeah, Tom, we'll go to you next. I mean, bless you, you're only a young lad, isn't it? Like 16. It doesn't feel like you've come through puberty. Like, listen, right?
17 in a couple of weeks.
Deserve something like that, honestly. And like, real talk. I mean, talk to me, bro, about that game, because my God.
Well, yeah, as you say, don't pretend like I'm the only one who's lifted off of FA Cups, by the way. You're the same. But yeah, no, it's great to see. You know, we're only a couple of games away now from potentially winning the title. And yeah, look, it's similar to the Atletico Madrid game afterwards. You know, it's just joy, and you know, it's not only seeing your team win, but it's seeing your team potentially winning titles, and that's what we've wanted the last few years. And it looks like we could potentially be getting it this time round. And look, the first sort of half an hour before Ben White had to come off, I thought we were very much in control. I thought we created some really good opportunities to score. Calafiori had a couple of them down the left-hand side. But XB, as you pointed out, Declan Rice over the last couple of weeks, especially against Fulham, you know, we saw Bukayo Saka getting a lot more involved. And I do think Declan Rice shifting, you know, to the other side of the pitch, because normally he's, you know, on the other side with Trossard or Martinelli or whoever.
Yeah.
But seeing him switch roles, I thought brought better out of Saka and that sort of triangle that they had with Ben White as well. I just thought it all clicked together really nicely. So I don't know if he was
until Ben went down, man. Until Ben White went down, it was actually kind of working.
I don't know if he was trying to be clever, Arteta, to keep Declan Rice in that sort of area of the pitch. But maybe he got nervous.
Because in my opinion, sorry to cut you off, like I think it was actually working as well. But the reason it was working because he had Ben White there to, you know, cover if you know he wants to go forward or for whatever reason. So if Ben White's you know, covering that inverted position, you know, Declan Rice is the covering and vice versa. They can sort of switch around and then keep that triangle protected and that area protected. Sorry, but when Ben White went down, he should have just brought Mascara on, put him
Yeah.
more centrally, and just go back
I
to
agree.
back to tight man. But sorry,
Yeah, no, I agree with what you've just said there, and yeah, no, I think Declan Rice is a player who's got the athleticism and he's a good athlete, and he could probably play anywhere on the pitch. You know, we've seen him play at centre back, we've seen him play at right back in the past, we've seen him play as a box to box, we've seen him play as all of these positions. So I think he's definitely got the capability of playing as a right back. I thought he put in a really good shift against Brighton. And I don't necessarily think that that's the problem, putting Declan Rice at right back. I think the problem was taking your best midfielder out of midfield. I just think after that, the midfield looked a lot weaker. We invited a lot more pressure from West Ham. And I just think Zubimendi's played so much, and he's probably just feeling a little bit of fatigue right now, to the point where he's unable to focus on a football match.
Yeah.
So I've seen some ridiculous takes saying that Zubimendi should be sold, which I think is ridiculous. But after
it's his first year.
Yeah, exactly. And he's played over 50 games for Arsenal. So look, huge numbers there. And I just think Zubimendi's on the receiving end of a really tiring, long season with Arsenal. So I don't think that's anything to worry about. I think once next season gets going, if we can see an improvement in terms of performance, because I think even when he's been fit, I still don't think he's been at his top level that we've seen elsewhere for Spain and at Real Sociedad. So if we can see that, I think we've got a really good midfielder there. But look, since Lewis Skelly's come in, I do think there's been an improvement for sure. And I do think that he's added something. He's allowed Declan Rice to shift over to that right-hand side, which is something that I've wanted to see for a little while. So I'm glad that he's been given the opportunity to do that. And overall, look, there was a foul on David Raya. I think it was a foul. Like we had a goal ruled out at Leicester a few years ago, with Ben White doing the same offence. So yeah, look, it was a foul. And you want to talk about all of these other scenarios, Declan Rice. Well, that's in the second phase of play after the initial foul from Raya anyway, so it doesn't matter. If that gets called for a foul, then anything after that's irrelevant.
Yeah. Also, I believe Havertz was fouled by Souček before
anything else happened. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were never getting that goal. And I think that was the right decision in the end. Trossard, man, he's clutch again. He's entering a clutch patch once more. We've seen so many times since he signed important, crucial goals in 1-0 wins for Arsenal from Trossard, where we just need to pull something out of the bag, and he's been there to do it. And he's done it once again. And I'll put my hands up. I was calling for him to get subbed off for Odegaard. I wanted Eze put out wide, but look, fair play to Arteta for leaving him on, because at the end of the day, he was the one that produced the goal to get us to 3 points. However, that being said, you just cannot ignore the brilliance of David Raya. I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world now. A hat-trick of Golden Gloves, consecutive Golden Gloves, by the way. 9 clean sheets in the Champions League as well. So look, for me, I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world. I think he's been performing at such a high level now for 2 years, two and a half years. So yeah, look, for me, I think he's well within his rights to be saying I'm up for Player of the Season, because you need top class goalkeepers to win titles. And look, I love Ramsdale. I loved Ramsdale, but I don't think we'd be in this position with Ramsdale in goal. I'm just going to put it out there. I think that's the levels that David Raya is now. So yeah, look, it's positives, all positives for me. So yeah.
Yeah. Dark side. I mean, we'll get on to obviously the rival fan segment later on. So we'll just we'll stick to this theme. Because I know you're eager, but what did you make of the game?
No, I'm cool, man. Listen, we've got time. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we started the game. I think we started the game really, really well, especially the first 20 minutes. I think we created chances. I think we hit the post and then we
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Trossard hit the bar as well. So,
Trossard,
yeah,
same
pressing.
phase of play.
Yeah, we was pressing, and I just thought it was only a matter of time before we get that first goal. And obviously, disaster strikes. Ben White goes down. I'm thinking, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, and he's still down. And then I see that guy running with the bag, and I'm thinking, this might not be looking good. Comes off, and I see Zubimendi getting stripped, and I'm thinking, is my man playing right back? Is Zubimendi playing right back? Like, what's he doing? Like, is Skelly going to play right back? Like, I'm thinking, is he going to like do this 4D chess Magnus Carlsen Pep thing where he's going to do something crazy and play Gyökeres right back or something? Like, I was really confused about what was going on, and I was kind of like waiting in anticipation because I was thinking, if he gets this wrong, which is bringing Zubimendi on is already the wrong decision, but if he gets this really wrong, we're not going to win this game.
Yeah.
And then I saw Rice at right back, and I just automatically thought, 18 games of Partey at right back, 1 win, Southampton at home. That's the exact thought that went in my head when I saw Rice at right back.
I remember that, and he was just consistent. He was adamant to just keep playing that.
Yeah, and it's like, and then his excuse was, well, he done it at Atletico Madrid. This ain't Atletico Madrid. This is Arsenal. This is the Premier League. It's not the same. So I thought this could get long, and then all of a sudden we lost control in the midfield. They were kind of running through us a little bit because Zubimendi, Eze, and Miles Lewis-Skelly midfield. I don't need to be 15.6 million a year, speak multiple languages to tell you that was never going to work, bro. That was universal credit because that ain't working, mate. That was never going to work. So thinking to myself, is this? And I thought to myself, there was a bit of a pattern of play where they was having waves of attack and there was, the momentum was in their favor. And I thought to myself, is this guy going to be brave and give Zubimendi the Abue treatment and bring him on and bring him back off again? Yeah. I was like, he needs to Abue, because if he doesn't Abue, we're not going to win this game. We are not going to win this game. But luckily, eventually he was like, you know what, I've got to Abue. So yeah, halftime, I see Mascara in the tunnel. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to see. Rice goes back in the midfield. I was a bit annoyed that Lewis-Skelly didn't go back to left, didn't stay in the midfield, but he went to left back. I was a bit surprised by that, actually. I thought he would have gone straight savage and gone, you know what, Mascara on, you off, going back to what I was going to do originally. Yeah. But he went with Lewis-Skelly at left back, and to fair play to Lewis-Skelly, I think he had a really good game at left back. It was probably his best game at left back since like last season.
I agree.
Real Madrid at home, probably his best game since then. At left back, would that be fair?
I thought he put in a good shift. I didn't really understand why it had to be Calafiori, as you say. I thought
he was injured.
Apparently, he was injured. Yeah.
Well, I heard something different. I heard it was for tactical reasons. I didn't hear.
That's. I've got a theory on this. I feel like he knew that he messed up with that Zubimendi sub, but like to sort of justify it, he said, "Oh, because Calafiori's injured, we're going to take off Zubimendi, put Lewis-Skelly left back, and then who came in the midfield for Zubimendi when he came on? Oh yeah, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. Yeah. So I feel like he rectified that mistake but yeah. Who knows? Arteta's he's like a mad.
Did you guys give him credit for it, or
no? I do. Well, I give him credit for getting Zubimendi back off, because at first I was thinking, you're gonna fuck this. Sorry, can I swear? Like,
you're cool.
You're gonna.
I've done worse.
Have you ever watched any of Rory's videos? Of course you can swear.
But man.
For me, I just to kind of answer that question, I didn't give him credit because I just felt like it was a ridiculous decision in the first place. Like. It's it's like walking across the motorway for no reason. Like a ridiculous decision.
It was the wrong time to try and like experiment.
Yeah, man.
The moment Rice went in that right back position, I was thinking, wait, hold on, like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't make sense to me, man. And it's like he has these mad scientist moments, but I noticed what I'll give him the plaudits for is the fact that he actually snapped out of it and was like, no. I can't fuck about. Let's just get this dub over the line, because there would have been no way out for him. He would have handed the league over to City, man, pretty much, man.
And I said to him, if he doesn't get Rice back in midfield, he's going to hand the title over back to his bald daddy again.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I want to see that. I want to see that bald fraud clawing at his scalp again at the end of the season. I want to see him in pain, because this guy sent me to Spain so many times. The S is silent. All right.
That's probably what he was doing when that VAR check was going on,
Yeah, he was scratching.
Oh man, he was just like I can. This is exact. I'll tell you exactly what he said. He said, again, I thought Mikel, he was going to give me the league for, because Arsenal play West Ham away at the London Stadium. Up the irons, because they're playing Arsenal today. And I thought, Mikel, we spoke on the phone last night, and I said to you, please, bottle the league to me once again. So if I'm your bold father. I need to win Premier League once again. And, you can let down Arsenal fans. They'll give you a contract. I already know. The Cronkies, they will never get rid of you. You'll make too much money with Champions League and PR. They'll never get rid of. But give me your bold daddy Champions League. That's exactly what happened, by the way. That's not even an allegedly thing. That's exactly what happened. So the fact that Arteta was like, no, my bold daddy ain't winning the Premier League today. I need to do a Boué thing, get Rice back in midfield. Yeah. And we need to go back on the ascendancies and start creating chances. Mm-hmm. Because man, like it's one of those ones where I said that for me, there's been 3 moments of the season which made me think that we're going to win the league. Yeah. The moment number 1 is probably a bit of a strange one for you guys, yeah. But Brighton away when we won 1-0.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah. That was a lot of people will say, oh, it was only 1-0. That was probably for me, that was one of my favorite games of the season. Yeah. Number 2, Maximus Dalman, the white child of prophecy, the 16-year-old Super Saiyan. Yeah. That moment, Max Dalman, bro. Oh my god, I remember coming on stream and nearly being in tears, bro. I was like, this kid is gonna save this club. In 10 years' time, he'll be 26, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy, man.
I was gonna go to that game as well, but I got the tickets far too late.
Oh, fair. That's unfortunate.
I was fuming.
Yeah, and then like that, because the Max Dalman's moment kind of gave me shades of 22-23 Reece Nelson, where he scored against Bournemouth. I got the same feeling from that. Yeah. I got the same feeling from that, man. And then obviously this moment for me, that was like, okay, the title's in our hands. There's 2 games to go. I personally think that City will drop points against Palace and Bournemouth, and that we'll win the title by beating Burnley. And the Crystal Palace game will be a non-sequitur. Won't be of course.
What do you think? You think Man City are going to drop points to Crystal Palace?
Absolutely. I don't know if you know this, but Crystal Palace are actually one of Man City's bogey teams. I've actually been looking at some of their results against Crystal Palace, but Crystal Palace have actually have G-checked them a couple of times, especially at the Etihad as well.
That's very true. That's very true.
I mean, if we beat Burnley, which is looking very likely, by the way, that then means Man City have to beat Bournemouth. I'm pretty sure that means Man City have to beat Bournemouth. So it puts a lot of pressure on them.
And Bournemouth are on a 14-game unbeaten streak as well. Iriola's got some tricks for that board fraud. I'll tell you that for free, man. I'll tell you what.
I do think Bournemouth will get a result. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, right, if Palace do draw to Man City, don't we win the league at home to Burnley?
No, we have to beat them still. We still have to beat them.
Yeah, if we beat Burnley.
Yeah. If we beat them, I'm seeing Odegaard's armpits at the end of the full time, bro.
I mean, do you think he'll be playing though?
Odegaard.
Well, he lifts the trophy.
Whoa.
Yeah, he'll lift the trophy, but like, do you reckon he'll even play?
I reckon he'll play.
He's lost 2 games.
I reckon he'll play.
After that performance against West Ham,
this may surprise you, but against Burnley, I'd actually start Odegaard.
Yeah,
and I hate Odegaard. Like, I call him.
I'm not a fan.
Martin no Odegaard, Martin no Asgard, Martin Safeguard, Martin Nick the Living Guard. I don't like this guy, but I'd actually start him against Burnley. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think he's put in some good cameos over the last couple of games. So
yeah, I thought Atletico he did all right, and obviously changed the game against West Ham as well, and he deserves credit for it. Josh, this guy was at the game, I just want to ask, how was the copium throughout that whole game, bro? Honestly,
brother,
it's so hard to react to literally anything.
Bro, I'm literally asthmatic as well, bro. I had both my pumps with me. Man. I couldn't. Oh my god! And do you know what makes it even 10 times worse? I was in. Hey, big out the asthmatics. Come on, bro. Come on.
No.
But do you know what makes it even more worse is I was in the West Ham, the West Ham end as well. Don't worry, I wasn't one of those fans. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah, they
got beaten up, bro. They got kicked out and everything.
I knew one of the guys that actually was part of that little row and whatever.
Oh,
throwing the guy
wow.
downstairs and all that. Yeah,
Oh damn.
not
Yeah.
personally, but I know who he is.
I've done this times of I've done undercover, like I did it at flipping Stamford Bridge in the Carabao Cup this season with the Chelsea fans as well. So I'm like I'm kind of used to it. So like thankfully I didn't get beaten the crap out of. But listen, bro, the fact that I don't know if you spoke about the decision already, but maybe you'll speak about it a bit later on. But that the weight that the VAR check, because you know in the stadiums, yeah, they don't show you the replay like you do it on TV. Everyone gets to see it on TV, all these different angles, yeah. We sat there and there's a screen, VAR check in progress with like foul.
Like,
Like, what's going on?
Josh, tell me, yeah, that weight must have felt like when you text a 10 out of 10 and you see the little iPhone bubbles in it. You're waiting like you just waiting like
No, that's class. That's actually class. I can't even lie, that's class. That's class. No, honestly, it was literally like about 6 minute. I don't know what it felt like watching from TV, but I swear the stadium was like 7 minute wait.
Bro,
Just for the
you know when I was
decision.
waiting for the decision, yeah, I dashed my iPod across the screen. I ran out of my house and I literally stood outside of my house for 2 minutes, came back, saw the notification on my phone. I took off my jumper, Thierry Henry knee slid through my room, and I don't know if anyone in this panel's played Zelda. I was doing Young Link backflips from my fucking house, man.
Yeah, real. But yeah, man, it was
How many friction burns, by the way, Dark Side?
No, I got the floorboards, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was especially like obviously when we took the lead in like 10 minutes to go, you're thinking, right, yeah, we got this win. But my flipping bro, my heart broke when that goal went in. And like, obviously I'm in there and they're all jumping up celebrating. I'm sitting there just thinking, do you know when you go to the dentist, yeah, and you do like fake smile, yeah? I'm like just taking it. Yeah, everyone's celebrating. Thankfully, I actually had two Arsenal fans next to me as well who were also doing the same. I didn't know them, but they were doing the same thing as well. So I was like, all right, cool. It's not too bad. At least I'm not on my own. But yeah, man, it was obviously then that goal gets disallowed in his limbs. But I think overall, I thought we started the game off really well. Opening 20 minutes, and of course to go unchanged, I was really happy about that because he's been working, you know, in the recent games, so there's no need to really change it up. So I was happy with the team and all that. And then obviously Ben White gets that injury. And then I'm sure you guys spoke about it, but the subs, man, like putting Rice into right back. Obviously, then like I was thinking to bring on he brought Mosquera at half time. You know, Mosquera's played right back for quite a couple of occasions this season. Why not make the sub there and there? But yeah, I mean, you take him out of midfield, and then that's when we lose a lot of momentum in there. Especially when Ben White went off as well. I mean, West Ham started to get a bit more confident in the. I mean, they had the likes of Wan-Bissaka, Doof, you know, giving us a few problems. But yeah, I mean, it's looking like 70 minutes in, and I was thinking, nah, this is nervy, man. This is going to be one of these. It could be a smash and grab. Could be just. It wouldn't surprise me if it would have ended 0-0 at that, because we wasn't creating any real big opportunities. There's a few chances like here and there, like, but and then obviously Zubimendi as well. Like this guy gets subbed on and then gets subbed off again. Like Arteta did the same thing.
Done that before, by the way. Just out of curiosity. Has Arteta ever done that before? Just out of curiosity.
Nuno Tavares.
Nuno Tavares, yeah, that's
Nottingham
right.
Forest.
Tavares started that game though.
Oh, he started it, yeah.
Has he ever brought on anyone and then
he'd bring him on and he brought him back off.
Yeah.
Has he ever done that? Has he ever done that before?
Yeah, he dashed his gloves. I remember. He was
apart from Zubimendi.
Apart from Zubimendi.
Has he ever brought on anyone and then brought him off?
I'm sure he has, but
apart from an injury, like obviously apart from an injury, innit? But like for tactical reasons, has he ever brought on a sub but then brought him on?
Nah.
I don't think he has.
I think Zubi was the first one. Obviously, because as you said, Tavares started the game, didn't he?
He did.
For it, so
And he got brought off.
But yeah,
Trossard.
Yeah, I feel like I was going to say that. I want to say Trossard, but I'm not 100%.
He might have done it.
That does ring a bell.
Yeah.
Trossard.
That does
He
ring a
might have
bell.
done. Yeah, he might have done. But either way, Zubi, man, and he's been off it for quite a few weeks now, for being real with it, man. So that's a concern there. But obviously, I've seen all the backlash that he's getting, and like people, the hate on this guy. When look, I don't think he's lived up to Thomas Partey level yet. I think it's difficult. Yeah, I think it's difficult to replace a player as good. We're talking about a player here, but as good as a player of Thomas Partey was and what he brought to us over the recent seasons. But again, like it's still first season, man. So I'm still gonna give this guy a little bit of time.
Oh yeah.
But obviously, and then he put Lewis Skelly at left back, and I'm like, that again. I mean, I don't know what happened with Cala. Is he injured?
He's injured, yeah.
He's
Is he injured? That's the thing. He put Skelly back at left back. I don't think it was too bad, but like he's for me 20 times better, and we all know his natural position is in the midfield.
Can I ask you on the panel a quick question actually on the Calafiori thing, because Calafiori has not played 2 games in a row in 2026. Would anyone sell Calafiori at the end of the season?
Yeah,
it's actually difficult, you know, because
he's too injury prone to be.
He's injury prone,
bro. It's frustrating.
Yeah, because when he's in the team, it feels like we're a better outlet, aren't we?
Mate, we're so fluid. We're so like we're progressive.
Yeah.
And he's just a maniac. He's all over the pitch.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's
left wing, right wing, centre mid. He's everywhere. And
I think whenever he does play, he does seem to get the best out of Trossard, doesn't he?
Yeah.
From what we've seen in the last 3 games,
he's actually one of our better finishers as well. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
I can't lie. You know, last season when he scored that goal against Wolves, when we was
the Man City one, that crazy.
The Man City goal was mad,
crazy,
bro. That's the thing, and I think Arteta favours him as that main choice left back. You think about all the left backs competing with him. Like we had Kate. I know Tierney had his injury problems at times, but obviously Tierney last season and was Zinchenko. Sort of as soon as Cala signed, it was more. You know, he wasn't playing as much as he was in that first season, was he? And then obviously he's gone now. Even with Lewis Skelly last season, Lewis Skelly week in, week out, you know, at left back, putting in some good games. But the only reason he's playing there is because I think Cala was injured at the time, wasn't he?
He was injured. He's
injured. As soon as Cala comes back, he's back in the team, you know? So it's like, this is one of Arteta's, like, he favours him there. So I don't see him going anywhere, but it is definitely a concern. Obviously, he's not the only injury-prone player that we have. Like, on the other side, look at Ben White. I'm seeing him walk with a leg brace at the end of the game.
That might be his last game, you know?
Yeah, that might be his last game. And it's a shame because I think he's top class when he plays, but that's when he plays, man. He struggles so much with the injury. So, yeah, that's a frustrating thing there. But I think, obviously, David Raya, man, like, that save that he made from Fernandes, I think it was. I think from Fernandes' point of view, I think he took too many touches. I feel like he took an extra touch, but even so, you got to make yourself big, you know. And how many times has David Raya got us out of jail, man? Like, how many times in a big game this guy turns up? For me, in the Emirates era, obviously he's not like we had David, history of Arsenal goalkeepers, David Seaman and Jens Lehmann, but I think in the Emirates era, I think he's the best that we've had personally. I think he's proved that.
I'm with you.
Nah, bro. Who else? You know.
Leno?
Oh, Leno.
Don't let Sam listen.
Nah, listen. Leno, again, Leno was good, yeah, but Raya, what's it? Hat-trick of Golden Gloves, mate.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here, man? This guy... Yeah, I mean,
you know what? To be fair,
this
year, and to be fair, I thought he won the Golden Glove because of our defense. But this season's literally proved to me that this guy's like he's different gravy, man.
Yeah, man. For me, Darren Ryan's been like a Jamaican uncle. Sit back.
Is he? Would you guys consider Raya as your player of the season over Declan Rice?
I had an argument with my friend who's got a YouTube channel as well. Shout out Boring. I had an argument with him this morning. Well, not an argument. We had like a bit of a disagreement.
Yeah.
I said Raya is my player of the season. If we win the league, I think Raya should get player of the season. Not Rice, not Saliba, not Gabriel. Scott for me.
I hear it.
Raya,
I hear it.
It has to be.
Yeah, that's not even a bad shout.
Raya this season, man.
Has to be.
He's dug us out of so many different situations, man.
I think alone 15 points belong to Raya alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if that Fernandes goes in, we don't even get a draw in my opinion.
Different. We lose. Yeah, we lose. Yeah. No, 100%.
We chuck on Dalman, we chuck on whoever, Jesus, and we
does a triple sub and that doesn't work, and then
I don't know. Did you guys also mention about Odegaard as well off the bench?
Briefly.
Yeah, bro. This guy, like, again, I look at him as, for me, not captain material. Personally, I don't think he's proved it enough in the bigger occasions yet to really grab a game by the scuff of the neck. But and I've been doubting this guy for quite a while now. I know he's had injuries, but just a consistency for me. And in the bigger games. But yesterday, man, I thought he fully changed the game for us. You know,
That was a captain performance in my
that was a captain performance. Yeah,
yeah. But I'm not an Odegaard fan. Like I mirror what you're saying, man. He's something's just missing. Something's gone from what we had a few years ago, and I don't know what it is. But yesterday's performance, it was like it reminded me of that 22-23 Odegaard we had. Even like the season before, 21-22, when we got him on loan. Like that was a leader's performance. He came on, changed the game, and he just led from the front, man, and got assisted the goal. And you know what? When he got in the box as well, when he's beat that I don't know who it was. Anyway, I thought he was going to take a shot, and I'm like, oh no, took like the extra 3 or 4 touches. But what he done is baited the player to sort of press him, and he's seen Trossard open. But we've also seen that before when he just like, you know, he's doing the feints. He's just get the ball off your foot, man, and he gets tackled. But he did well to get that over to Trossard, man. So yeah, big him up, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And then also, obviously Trossard as well, man. Like this guy went, I think January, December periods, really February, like really dip in form.
And now it makes sense because he's probably going for a brutal divorce as well. Now,
bro, F the Daily Mail though, man. I swear, bro. F them, bro.
Oh, and let me say this as well. The guy who actually posted that article, if you go on his Instagram and Twitter page, he's an advocate for mental health, but tried to destroy my wingers' mental health in the biggest game of all time. You damn pagan, fam. You pagan.
Facts, bro.
Pagan, you're talking about mental health. Get out. Get in the bin, man.
Facts, bro. Absolute facts. That's the fit for Trossard, though. He's again, it's another big goal. Like that goal we can look back on is won us a league pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And he's done it in big games. Like I remember at the start of the season, Fulham, that 1-0 at Craven Cottage.
Yeah.
He's done it throughout his whole Arsenal career. Like even Champions League a few years ago against Porto when we needed that goal. He, came in clutch.
Bayern as well.
Bayern, yeah.
Bayern Munich. I remember I was in Lake District watching that by the fire, and I remember I was literally like, Jesus.
Yeah, man, clutch again. So honestly, I think that win. I'm looking at the 3 games we had: West Ham, Burnley, and Palace. I think this is definitely the toughest one. I was saying if we win this game, I'm 95% there because I'm sort of mathematically over. I'm gonna obviously sit there and say anything can happen in football, but looking at that West Ham team who was up for a war, obviously, they needed that. They needed something out of that game. I don't know what the Leeds and Tottenham score is. Is it still 0-0 by any chance?
No, it's 1-0 Tottenham last time I checked.
Yeah. So it's that result. We could have relegated them because they got Newcastle away, difficult place to go to. They got
Mateus Telend, mate.
Mate. Yeah, there we go. So they needed that win, and I was sitting there thinking it's going to be a war, and it definitely was. But we got over the line, man. We got over the line, 2 to go, and I think we do it, man. I really do.
Yeah. I've noticed that you guys haven't spoken on Gabriel yet. That block towards the end, like I know Raya, Trossard.
Oh yeah.
That block behind the arms and put his leg out that.
Put his leg out.
Bro.
Because Raya was going the opposite way. He was already beaten, bro.
Yeah.
That was going in.
Was that the corner that led to the whole instant with the foul? Was that just before that corner? Was that the shot?
It was just before the corner that led to the goal that got disallowed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like, we are so blessed to have Gabriel and Saliba, man. This is the best centre back partnership I've seen, like in the Emirates era. But it's not
in
nothing.
Emirates, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, if we blatantly ignore what I said previously about Gabriel after Man City, it has to be said, he's been unbelievable. It seems like he's definitely tuned into my match reaction, and what I said after the game, because I was saying, listen, he pissed me off so hard, what he did during the game, and the incident between him and Haaland. I was saying, listen, drop this guy for the rest of the season. I was that vexed. My head was on Pluto.
He was on Pluto, fam.
Yeah, and I was saying, listen, I would be dropping him. And listen, it's not like dropping Gabriel in that scenario would have been a bad idea. Obviously, now at the time, it would have been, of course. But at the time, we would have had Nkapie to step in. Like, we're not talking Rob Holding. coming in, or Callum Chambers, or whoever, right?
Oh, please, you're giving me COVID, bro.
Flashback.
What if I say Kolasinac?
Oh, mate.
Oh my god, the Boston tank.
Sebastian Scalacci, bro. That was for me the bum of the bum, mate.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you guys about the foul. I know Thom spoke about it briefly, but the foul on David Raya, the fact rival fans are still crying about this is incredible to this day. I mean, yes, you can count at least, 6 fouls in the box? But the first foul initially, as we mentioned earlier, was Souček on Havertz. The second foul initially was Pablo on Raya. The guy has Raya in a flipping arm bar.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the reverse angle, I think it's Todibo or whoever.
Yeah, Todibo.
Yeah, he's yanking Raya's shirt, so it's preventing him from jumping to then claim the ball. And I'm like, how can you not give that as a foul? Bro, it takes me back to remember Aaron Ramsdale from corners?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Douglas
Oh,
Luiz.
you've got to be stronger, Ramsdale. On 2 occasions, I remember, against Aston Villa,
Yeah,
the man got handled. And then I believe against West Ham, fully enough, in the Carabao Cup a couple of seasons ago, when he got his shirt blatantly pulled. And again, they keep comparing different situations. For instance, that to, I think it was the Man United one early on in the season.
Yeah, Man United,
Yeah, Saliba did not impede the goalkeeper as the ball is floated into the box.
No.
And furthermore, there's about 5 fouls on our players in the box.
Yeah.
And these are the same people telling us that Todibo and Mavropanos were fouled. So it's not adding up. I just think it's because they celebrated. Yeah, it was just pure elation when that equaliser went in for a lot of the rival fans, if not all rival fans, right? And they're just bitter that got disallowed. That's all it is. And they're trying to find ways to divert. But what are you guys saying about this?
It's a clear foul, wasn't it, man?
Yeah.
It's a clear foul at the end of the day.
When it was all unfolding, I did get sort of flashbacks to Aaron Ramsdale when I was thinking, oh no, he's sort of spilt it. And it was all in real time. So I was just a bit, I had head in hands. I dropped my phone to the floor. I thought we've actually just fucked it there, yeah. But then as they've gone VAR and they've slowed it down, all I saw was Pablo's hand just gripping man's wrist. So after that, I was confident. But still, I saw all this stuff going on around and seeing I was thinking, fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? We've been in them situations before where, it's gone the other way. And I was just thinking, please don't let this decision just piss it all down the drain for us, man. But for once, as an Arsenal fan, I've seen something go our way and it's going to lead to something great, man. So,
yeah, you're right. Part of me felt like it felt refreshing to me that we actually got a decision go our way. The amount of ones we look back on over this season, and we look back on it and say, we've been hard done by, So for once,
we've had worse. Right. We've had worse. You think back to when they forgot to draw the offside lines against Brentford.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Remember when Kovacic should have been sent off against Man City? Gabriel got flipping
leg, man.
Yeah, I'm just like
Newcastle a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Newcastle goes out pushing the backhand offside.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, the way he was pushing the back of Gabriel's head, I thought it was at Carnival, man. I thought he was about to flip in.
We got Dom in the building.
Evening, Dom.
What are you saying, mate? You good?
Evening,
have you had football today by any chance?
Yeah, a couple of games. Nearly scored in the first. Nearly lobbed the keeper from the halfway line.
Shit.
Yeah, hit the crossbar. I'd have retired on the spot if I got 2 in 2 weeks, I tell you. And then did get my goal though eventually, Rory. Absolutely nailed it past my goalkeeper.
You went from a set piece?
No, honestly, it was going in. I tried to clear it off. The line stretching, and I got it onto the bar and in. So, yeah, I think it's going in anyway. But they gave us no goal. I'm taking it with dubious. I'm taking it with dubious goals panel. I tell you.
Yeah. Dom, I mean, bless you, you're about 40 and you had to witness that. I feel sorry for you.
I'm not 40 anymore. I'm 57.
Oh, it didn't tell me about it. Like we've all aged about what 15 years after watching that. My God,
Is that why your hair's now grey?
Yeah, you can put it that way. But yeah,
I've been here 5 minutes and not called you guy on that.
yeah. Did you have to receive medical attention by any chance after that game yesterday? I think it was yesterday, right?
Yeah. Feels like a long time ago. Yeah, it was a tense way to finish it, wasn't it? That was a very long VAR wait. I mean, my instant reaction sort of video, I called it soft, and that was a bit of loose language by me. What I meant by that was, and I think guys have alluded to it already, that we've seen them not be overturned so many times. And there is a difference between this one and others, which is there's a clear hold on the goalkeeper. It's not barging or getting in front of him to block the run. There was a hold. So there is a clear difference. But I was really worried that that wasn't going to be overturned. But it was a clear foul. There is clear holding. And I don't think I have seen anybody come up with irrefutable proof that that has been allowed to stand at any point in this season from any side whatsoever. In fact, they all the ones they point to, there is no holding of the goalkeeper, or the holding of the goalkeeper's come before the corner has even come in. They've all been standing in front of it, or where there has been other incidents off the ball. But the Premier League rules have been very clear this season on the holding, pushing, barging off the ball if the ball is not anywhere near the vicinity of that, which is they allow play to continue. So you can argue whether that should be allowed or not. That's a different debate. But for me, there's no way that can't be given. But, you know, I was really worried in that moment that it wasn't going to be overturned because we've seen so many not given. But fair play to both Darren England, because he had a howler a few years ago, apparently with Liverpool. I don't remember it, but people have been talking about that. And Chris Kavanagh for both being brave enough, because the pressure on them was immense. Because, you know, I mean, I don't think it's hyperbole from commentators that said the Premier League title was potentially in their hands at that moment, and they had the bottle to go out and say, no, we think there's been a foul there, because that cannot have been easy under the pressure they were under. So,
Dom, what was just talking about Liverpool one? Was that the Luis Diaz against?
It was
Tottenham?
a Diaz one, yeah.
Where they got it completely wrong, didn't they? It was meant to be a goal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember it as in, you know, at all. I mean, I now remember it because it's been talked about so much. But I mean, I don't remember it happening at the time. But but that he must have been having flashbacks about that, the referee, as he was doing that in the VAR room.
Yeah, I just want to bring something up real quick. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm just going to quickly share my screen. I want to actually share this with you guys because I find this very absurd. So apparently, former assistant referee Darren Can. For further, heads up, right? I actually don't know who this guy is.
Do you know why you don't know who he is? Because they misspelled his last name. It's actually Darren Can.
Yeah, but what I do know, this guy is a former assistant referee, by the way. Just to put it into context, he's a former assistant referee, and I'm sat there thinking, why are they giving former assistant referees a freedom of speech here?
He didn't even make it to the actual flipping
main
stage,
bro.
man.
I don't get it.
The lino.
These are giving former assistant referees a freedom of speech on what to and what not to do with the rules. Like, no one gives a fuck about you, respectively. Like, you guys, right? Name at least 5 former assistant referees, or at least former assistant referees that are currently in the game now, right? Name 5 at the top of your head. I'm pretty sure you can't.
I don't even know my dad's middle name. Do you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't name one.
Like, I mean, referees, right? Like the pro referees in this country are relevant because of how shit they are. They shouldn't be though.
Yeah.
But they are relevant to this day. Assistant referees.
Sorry to interrupt you. At least I think it's a penalty.
That has to be a penalty.
That's got to be a
Wait,
penalty.
what's going on?
That's a high foot.
If this isn't a penalty for Leeds, then
That has to be a
something's
penalty.
right. That has to be a penalty. Sorry to interrupt, Rory. That has to be a penalty. Ampadu's being taken down clearly there.
Yeah, it's a bicycle.
Oh, that's a clear pen.
The only thing is, does Tell know he's there when he's gone for it, but He's been sent. He's VAR.
Yeah. I've just
Yeah.
I've
Come
seen it
on.
on Twitter.
Sure,
Yeah,
it's
that's
Leeds, Rory.
a high foot. That's a high foot.
Yeah.
100%.
Or they're gonna do what they did against with Doku on McAllister last season. They're gonna do that nonsense, or the season before even.
Yeah.
Mm.
But as I was saying about this bloody situation, right? Number one, yeah, I don't see how this rule is going to benefit anyone but us, because Gabriel would be winning the Golden Boot every season if strikers are not allowed in the 6-yard box for corners. I'm just putting that out there right now, that if this rule gets put in place, then Gabriel is bloody it's bloody food for him, isn't it? And then, as I said, secondly, former assistant referees when it comes to football opinions and, well, not football opinions, but in terms of, like, you know, telling us what to and what not to do with the fucking rules nowadays, you're irrelevant. Did you tend to see bloody AirPod Albert doing interviews after the game? No, you don't, because he's not fucking relevant, is he?
Penalty.
He's been sent to the screen. Yeah, I'm a bit
Ben,
behind.
I've got Calvert-Lewin in my FPL. I'd like to see him get a goal.
Oh, please don't bottle this, Leeds. Please go and please have a Viduka moment. Please have a Viduka moment and beat Tottenham, man. Please.
And this is what I was saying to Tottenham fans yesterday. They were literally celebrating the fact that West Ham nearly got a point off us. And what do you think Leeds was going to be a given because you beat Aston Villa's second team last week? I just didn't understand it, but we'll see how this game ends, man. Right.
But what do you guys make of this rule, like in general? Do you think
Wait. What's he actually said? He said attackers shouldn't be out in the box.
Yeah, for corners
In the 6-yard box.
in the 6-yard box.
I'm not sure though, and I don't know what you guys think of this. I'm not sure how that helps stop the keeper being impeded, because surely you know roughly where the ball's coming, right? You're going to go and get players in front of him on the edge of a 6-yard box to stand there and get in the way as well. So you still, yes, it will stop the holding of the goalkeeper, but the issue, generally speaking, isn't holding. Obviously, that's a foul. But most of the issues this season have been about obstructing the goalkeeper and getting to the ball by standing in the way. You're just going to do it a little bit further back, and or you're going to have runners running at him with no one to stop him.
Yeah,
like,
Gabriel's going to have a field day, man.
Yeah, as you say, it's not going to solve the problem. It's just going to move it back by 3.
Come on!
They score.
Yes!
Come on.
I knew it. Look
Look who's in the chat, you know. Man like Pep. Dark side. This is
we're going down. They're not staying in the Premier League.
Quite
Come on, Calvert-Lewin, get rid of them.
Oh, Calvert-Lewin, come on.
Go on, Calvert-Lewin.
Oh my days.
Wait, Tom, you got me your FPL or something?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Jose Mourinho wins you a title right now. He's going back to Real
Oh
Madrid.
my God, Seb.
Tom, do you want to address this?
Seb, come on.
no, not really.
Oh, go on, Dom. I know you want to.
I mean, you know, we've been through it too many times before, haven't we? I mean, you know, he's going back there because he's got a relationship with the manager, and it's not a done deal yet, by the way. But you know, I mean, can you imagine after the Benfica issue? Half the dressing room's going to be in uproar. It's, you know, they're punching each other now. Imagine what's going to happen when the racist defender turns up. You know?
Yeah.
Where's Calafiori?
On the plus side, Vinicius Junior might be available this summer.
Oh God.
Oh, but there's Basuma for 25 million was simply a no-brainer, you know.
Well, Isak can travel down from Newcastle.
Oh my days.
XB looks so confused.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was side netting first. What a penalty, man. Side netting first.
Love it.
Calvert-Lewin.
Shall we move on to the rival fans then? I know Darkside's been waiting for this segment for. He's got the shades on, you know. He's got the shades. We should go to Darkside first then. In fact, no. We'll leave the best till last. We'll go to XB first. I know you touched on this earlier today, so what do you make of these rival fans in general? And just...
sorry, I thought it was Well, from what I could see, the desperation from all these rival fans, and especially I went on X today, and all these clips I'm seeing of Saliba, Ben White playing with gloves, and all, you know what I mean? It's just desperate, man. And the fact that they were so close to having our title hopes out down the drain, man. They obviously they got that snatched away from them. So the desperation just to find little things just to downplay what we're doing, what we've done. Like I saw today on X, what was it? What was it? I can't remember it now. But basically, a guy was basically saying, it was a Liverpool fan, talking about Brendan Rodgers in 13-14 will be a better second place team than us because they've basically got, they finished second on, I think it was 84 points and 101 goals. And, we're literally on course to do 85 points. Yes, less goals, but we're going to win the league, man. Like, it's just little things like that I'm seeing from rival fans. And it's becoming a reality for them, man, that we're going to...
This doesn't make any sense, does it? Like,
stupid, man.
Comparing the team that finished second to yours that finished second. Like,
we're gonna win.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, they're comparing their second place team to our potential winners. They're saying congratulations on the league, and it's all rage bait at the moment. And fuck them, man. Fuck the rivals, man. To be fair, since we've been in this position, I've not really paid attention to them. Only because I don't need to, you know what I mean? And this summer it's going to be unbearable for them, I'm telling you, because they think we're unbearable now. I'm going to make sure to fucking to make them just remember everything that they've put us through over these 7, 8, 9 years, you know what I mean? So yeah,
I mean, this is why we're unbearable, isn't it?
Well, unbearable because... And to be honest, let me add on to that as well. The reason that they do all this, I believe, is because they're just jealous, man. Especially like your Man Uniteds, your Chelseas, even Tottenham to an extent. They had that little period with Pochettino. They are jealous because there was a point where they were, dominating us in terms of the league table and what they were doing in Europe and in the league, and we were just settling for Champions League, and obviously we dropped off to like your 8th places and your 10th place, whatever, the COVID years. And what makes them just irk and so jealous is that, we're no longer that banter club now. We're actually back to the heights, and you look at their projects and their owners and what's happening over in their clubs, sacking managers, and Chelsea's been taken over by them. They got some jokers for owners, man. Do you know what I mean? And they look at Arsenal and they're actually seeing something that we've been building, and something's actually about to explode. You know what I mean? So they can't handle it, man. And I think that's where it's all coming from. I'm just interested to see what other excuses they come out with next season after we've been successful. What are they going to say then? And
exactly,
I bet you can't do it again, and you only did it because of this and whatever. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, we just need to win, man. We just need to win. Just win this Premier League. And you never know with the champs as well this season. Anything can happen in the final, but shut them all up, because at the end of the day, right? I don't know why that half league's not even talking. Like, as you mentioned, with like Chelsea fans, like look at them, look at the state they're in right now. They're flipping ninth place in the league, spend all this money, right? And then they want to chat to us. Like, we should have to win these trophies, shut these all up. But you have the other guy, like Liverpool, like Key Thomas, lad.
Oh, is he Liverpool? Is he
Liverpool? Yeah, that Key Thomas.
And him.
Bro, he looks like a mix, bro. So sorry to cut in, but he looks like a mix between the fucking penguin and annoying orange,
Penguin.
Oh my days.
Oh, I thought he looked like the guy that looks after the Minions.
No,
he looks like a mix between an Oompa Loompa and Rooney, bruv.
By the way, speaking of how people look, how cool does Darkside look right now? I mean, I look like a poor man's Frodo Baggins, and he's there looking like like he's just won the Grammys.
Another thing as well. The second ole ole chance I can deal with, because I'm 31 years old. I've seen us win the league, and I know what it's like to lift the league and lift trophies. But you see the Champions League, if we win that, and it's a very small chance, and PSG aren't invincible, by the way. I think we can. Yeah. There's a high chance we can do it. But I'm kind of glad we're underdogs in that whole situation. But if we win that Champions League and get that whole hoodoo of champions of Europe, you will never sing that. If we get that off of our backs, man, I can't. Then I'll be so proud to be an Arsenal fan, which I am anyway. But then nobody can say anything, man. They can't say anything. So, yeah, let's just go and do it. But obviously, we've got 2 more games left to deal with in the Premier League, and then let's just storm Budapest and come back.
What phase is David Healy in? Who is David Healy?
Let me as I've dealt with this.
Here we go.
Let me help you out here. David Healy is a manager at Lingfield in Northern Ireland's top league. That's literally have done Northern Ireland's top league more than any other side in the history of Northern Ireland.
No.
I mean, you know, if it helps, he was a former Premier League striker, if I remember right. He had a bit of a journeyman career.
Oh my god!
That's crazy. It's so random.
Oh my days, bro! I thought I recognised the name for a second, but yeah. You know what? I think it's rage baiting.
You don't all know about Linfield.
I think it's rage baiting. You know, Champions League or sack him. I thought it was Premier League or sack him.
Yeah,
so
no, he's upgraded now.
Yeah, Thom, I think, did you speak briefly about these rival fans? I mean, what would you just make of them in general, and you know, how they've reacted in the last 24 hours? I'm sure we don't really care how they react, but you know, we've not really spoken too much about the rival fans, have we, on this show? So this is your opportunity to get what's needed off your chest.
I think it's all a little bit embarrassing, to be honest with you. And I'll go through just a few clubs through by through. Manchester City, they can't chat. They can't even sell out their home game against Crystal Palace, arguably the biggest of the season. Their tickets are on general sale. Yeah, don't chat to me. Tottenham, again.
Sorry to interrupt though, Tom, but Manchester City officially sell out every week. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you know, obviously they definitely don't sell the tickets to themselves and bots because we can see the stands are full every week, Tom.
Yeah, literally. Like, if we wanted to go up to the Etihad and watch the Crystal Palace game, we could.
We can literally walk in.
It's
there,
embarrassing.
Tottenham gate.
Yeah, you go to the gate, man. Yeah, go to the box office. Can't tell you the last time I got a ticket at a box office, but sorry.
Tottenham are the same. I don't know if they're watching at the minute, but on the advertising boards, they're saying you can get up to 4 tickets. 4.
Family deals and that. Bundles.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, this is embarrassing. You needed us to do a favour anyway. So, you know, Tottenham, don't speak. And Chelsea fans. Oh, I can't think of anything worse.
Sorry, Tom. Tom, did you see that Rory Jennings clip?
Yeah.
What, brilliant.
Yeah. They're claiming that Arsenal were the cheats. Well, if you do your research, there's some serious allegations surrounding your club anyway. So again, just hold back a little bit before you breach even more rules and get another transfer ban. Do you know what I mean? So as for these rival fans, look, and Man United fans saying Bruno Fernandes and all of this and that. Well, the assist that Martin Odegaard got yesterday means more than any of Bruno's assists this season. So, look, I'm done with some of these rival fans, to be honest. And let's make this a long summer for them.
Yeah. Can I just say as well, there is no way we are getting called cheats. There's no way I am sitting there accepting Man United fans telling us we are cheats, by the way, because I've seen a lot of them going on about the consistency, etc., etc. You were the ones who, listen, to this day, me, Josh, and Tom may not have been born, but, you know...
You're calling me old again, are you?
I didn't even mention you, bro. Don't worry.
No, I know.
Don't worry. But yeah, like, me, Josh, and Tom were sperm cells when, you know, Man United ended our 49-game unbeaten run through referee decisions when they should have been down to like 8 men. So I don't want to hear Man United fans calling us cheats when you've had a tendency through the whole Sir Alex Ferguson era where you have paid off the referees. Not literally, but you have got away with murder like Man City have done over the years. You think back to, you know, the Bernardo Silva, you know, penalty incident against Everton on Monday night, just saying, And then they want to talk about.
There was a few incidents at Brentford as well recently.
Exactly.
Not recently, the last game they played, yeah.
I mean, the silver one was a
punch
sending
in
off
the leg as well.
The punch in the leg, it's clear.
Yeah, red card, man.
I mean, in fairness, look, to Manchester United, I don't know who else was around during that era. They were phenomenal, right?
No, they were. I was there.
The Fergie time thing, I think, is overdone a little bit. They were a phenomenal side, and what he did there is incredible. For me, I hate to say it, but he's probably the best manager in the Premier League era. Love Wenger. Pep's done amazing. Jose did good stuff at Chelsea, in the early 2000s or mid 2000s, but he rebuilt a Manchester United side 3 or 4 times, and he wasn't he was amongst the biggest spenders consistently and had the biggest value squad. And obviously, their wages were consistently in those top 2 or 3. He was never the biggest spender season after season after season at Old Trafford. So he did a phenomenal job to be fair. But obviously, when you're a big club, you do tend to get the rub of the green slightly more. But I understand the narrative to some extent that people want to have banter and a bit of fun, but I think if you're objectively looking at it and you look at some of these hate watchers, just screaming for penalties on things like TalkSport or Key Thomas or Manchester City fans, like if you're on the other end of that, you're not saying the same. And I think you've got to try and have some kind of honesty there. Yeah, you can go set piece again or whatever. That's banter, second again, all that. That's banter. I can live with that. But I think if you look at that objectively, and as I said, I used some loose language, which is when I called it soft, as I said, but it's objectively a penalty, and I think if you're doing a watch long, you've got to call it for that. Or maybe in the moment you're saying nothing wrong with it, but when you look at the replay, it's clear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Josh, you got anything else to add before we move to?
No, I was gonna with that. You remember Thom as well? I think we spoke about it a few weeks ago. That Key Thomas when we played Everton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he's bear in mind, this guy's a Liverpool fan, and he's cheering on Everton. Like the rivalry. That's like, bro, what are we doing here, man?
I get it. I get it. If Liverpool are going for the league right now, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if Tottenham played Man City at the weekend, I'd be wanting a Tottenham result to get something, right?
Yeah.
But only in that circumstance. Right now, I want Tottenham to go down. So I'm all on the Middle East train.
Just before we do move to dark side, where was the comment again? Here we go. I think he's on about David Healy. He was approached by Sheffield United.
Seb, come on.
Yeah, I forgot they were the Real Madrid of the north or of South Yorkshire.
Oh my god. But yeah, dark side. We'll move to you next. You know what? I might mute my mic, and turn off my camera because I ain't.
In a bomb cloud. I've got a lot to say. Yeah, I've got a lot to say. But Rory, I'm going to need your assistance in a minute. I'm going to need your assistance, by the way. Let's start with the rival, what I like to call the rival receipts first, and then we'll get to the grand finale at the end. When I've been on Twitter recently, and I've been seeing rival fans dropping these "I'm from the future" and showing fake results of Arsenal dropping points and Man City winning all their games.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm from the future. I'm from the future. Yeah? Oh, that hold that. Next one. Oh, Arsenal are cheats. One of my favorite garage tunes. It's a corruption thing. It's a corruption thing. It's a corruption thing, fam. It's a corruption thing. Spurs fans cheering on. Son misses a one-on-one, and they're cheering for their own player missing a one-on-one. How time changes, eh? One-on-ones in a title race. Hold that. Next fucking cunting receipt. Let me tell you something sexy. After review, West Ham, number 19, commits a foul. Next receipt. Open play goals in the Premier League this season. Arsenal, 56. Man United, 32. That's 32 Bomber Club, picnic, Bomber Club. Next receipt. Here's a stat for you. Philip Joseph Foden. He thought he was the biggest man in Man City, but he's actually the smallest stock in Stockport. Hold that. Philip Foden has now scored 0 goals. 0 goals in 28 Bomber Clark appearances. There you go. Next fucking receipt. Your first title in 22 years, and you still need PGMOL to win it for you. Worst winners in the history of English football. I would rather be the worst winners than the best losers, because winners win and losers lose. It's as simple as that. Next fucking receipt. This bald snooker ball, this bald black snooker ball, blood. This stupid bald snooker ball celebrating too soon. Do not count your chickens before they hatch. Hold that, Hamza. You bald snooker ball. You bald snooker ball. Next fucking receipt, people.
Oh, Rory Jennings running around the table.
Oh my god!
You have got Man United fans twerking for West Ham to win so that Man City can win the league. That is like an Arsenal fan twerking for Spurs to win the league so that to stop Liverpool from winning the league. Make it make sense. You are twerking for your neighbours to win the league over Arsenal. Yes, we had a rival in the late 90s and early 2000s, but
yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. And this is the last receipt. Rory, can you go to my last live stream, yeah? And go to 4 minutes and 26 seconds and play the damn thing. Thank you.
I mean, I've not actually got the tab open, you know, so it may take me a couple minutes.
I'll get you one more receipt. I'll get you one more receipt.
All right. But, you know, carry on whilst I'm doing it.
Yeah. I'm going to carry on while you do it. Hold on. Where is it? This one, this is straight off the dome, actually. I'm gonna preach from the survival scrolls. Forget the phone. I'm gonna preach straight from the soul, man. So, do you know why you've got Ipswich fans? Do you know why you've got Accrington Stanley fans? Do you know why you've got Liverpool fans? Do you know why you've got Man United fans? Do you know why you've obviously got City fans because they're in the title race with us? You know why you've got Brighton fans that don't want us to win the league? Because even though we haven't won the league since I was in year 4, playing blades and stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards out of book bags, allegedly, by the way, is because we are big. And when you are big, you are big. Do you know what? I heard Rory Jennings the other day say that if Man City win 5 titles in a row, it's like it doesn't even matter because it doesn't mean nothing. You got Hamza, you said that your team is heritage. Your team is plastic, bro. Plastic as Katie Price's titties, fam. Talking about heritage. Heritage, these black nuts. Hold that, you fucking snooker ball prick.
Oh my days. Right,
But not least.
All right, go on.
Ready?
No, go on, bro.
Is it ready?
I'm ready, but I want to hear what you're going to say.
And last but not least, we're going to win the league and we're going to win the fucking Champions League and put a star above this fucking badge. And there's nothing you can fucking do about that. Hold that, bro. Hold that.
Go on, Kai.
I'd love it if we did. I'd absolutely love it.
It's not if. Actually, that brings me to my last tweet. This was tweeted in 2017, by the way. Some mad cunt tweeted it in 2017. One day, Arteta will become the Arsenal manager. He'll win 1 trophy in the first 7 months or year at the club. After that, Arsenal will struggle for a while. They will face their worst start in 30 years, but they will bounce back. Arteta will win the UEFA Champions League and the Premier League in his 6th season as Arsenal manager.
Nah, bro. It's good.
Nostradamus.
That's AI. It's gonna be AI dark side, bro.
Listen, I don't care if it's fake.
Bro.
I believe it. I don't care. I don't care if it's AI. Hold that. And now for the piece de resistance, the je ne sais quoi.
This is it, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let me show you something. Let me show you guys something, yeah? Let me show you guys something. This was me, yeah? Well, obviously not right now, but this was me when this is basically what I was doing when the Trossard goal went in, bro. This is what I was doing. Hold on. Will it play if I show this?
Chat! Don't chat to me! Trossard! Yeah! You want that shit, blood! Come on!
Yes.
Glass. Glass.
And with that, you're welcome, people. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you're watching from.
Standing ovation.
An innovation, bro.
My knees are gone. I can't stand.
Oh my days. I mean, I just want to hear you guys' thoughts going into these last two games, pretty much. Burnley at home, Crystal Palace away. Surely, like, I mean, Arsenal. Do you think, right? In fact, I was going to ask, right? Do you think Arteta will rotate a few players here and there? Like, what would you rest a couple of players? Because I know for a fact that we may have the Champions League final in mind. So would you like rotate a few players here and there going into that Champions League final for the last two games, or are you going full strength?
No, I think you got to go full strength personally.
Yeah.
I know it's Burnley and they're already relegated, right? And you know they got flipping. They ain't got their manager, do they? Got Michael Jackson as a manager.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson as a manager. But you know, at the end of the day, like, and then Palace away. I know with Palace they got the Conference League final 3 days. After, so I see him rotating around, obviously for that one.
That said, though, Josh, when he was Frankfurt manager, he didn't. He went full strength.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went full strength for the final game before it. So,
but he did say though that he's not bothered going into the game though.
Yeah, I was going to say he had a slightly longer build up to it as well.
Did he have anything to play for in the league for Frankfurt, Thom?
No,
or was it?
No.
Oh, okay, wow.
No, but he also had slightly longer gap between the two games. He's got 3 days. I think he had 6 last time or something like that.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
But you know, but I think you're right, Josh. Like we have to win these 2 games, right?
Yeah.
You can't risk it. And you've also got what, a 6-day gap and then a week's another 6-day gap, is it, between the games? Like you've got plenty of time, plenty of recovery time. It's not like you're playing Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't agree with like resting players before like big finals. We've seen it with Unai Emery. I was actually at that game against Crystal Palace, man.
Yeah.
Made like what Jenkinson come
Carl
on,
Jenkinson, yeah.
Rested Ozil, rested Aubameyang, who had to come and save us in the end, like second half.
Did Ozil start that game? I think he did, you know.
Oh, he might have started.
So many Jenkinson, Mavropanos.
Well, he was always missing anyway, so do you know what I mean? But Mavropanos started, but what, 9 days later or so, it wasn't even. We had a bit of rest between those 2 games, and all we had to do was win that game to wrap up top 4.
Yeah.
And then we gone to Baku, and you know it was murder she wrote there. So I don't really think that we're in any sort of position to be resting players.
What's happened, Dom?
Kingsky, you bastard! You've saved it. What a save, by the way. What a save!
Wait,
that would be West Ham straight back in it.
Yeah.
Thom, I know you've got to go soon, so just give me your thoughts on whether or not you would rotate a few players here and there for that Champions League final in mind, or would you just play full strength in the last 2 games and just get this title over and done with?
We've got to get this title over and done with. I don't care if they're 19th and have nothing to play for. We've got to. And the only scenario where I think we should be rotating is if we win it against Burnley. And I think against Crystal Palace, you can bring in other players like Mosquera at centre back and Norgard, and is Kepa going a little bit too far? That's the only. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. That's the only way I can see a possibility to rotate, but definitely not against Burnley, because if we win against Burnley, that puts City under huge pressure going into that Bournemouth game. Sorry. Yeah. So
that's on the lights as well, isn't it? Tuesday night.
At Bournemouth as well. No, that puts City under massive pressure. So definitely against Burnley.
I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit concerned about the injury to not only Ben White but the Calafiori one. I agree. Serious, because what do we do? I mean, we got Hincapié and Mosquera, I guess, but then that takes out our whole like progressive attacking build up.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
You know, when Christian Mosquera's like attacking and he's in the final third, he looks clueless, bro. He
looks as clueless as me in the final third.
But that makes sense. He's naturally a centre back, no?
He's a centre
Yeah,
back.
that's why he's on the pitch anyway. I don't know why he's doing Ben White shifts in the final third. That just does not make any sense.
The thing is, Tom, you made a good point about it. We know it's only Burnley, yeah, but wasn't when we played Southampton that season, wasn't they already relegated and they had nothing to play for? You know that 3-3 game.
Yeah,
and we look what happened there, right?
But they weren't mathematically relegated, I don't think.
Oh, well, they're not.
It doesn't matter. They were always going to get relegated.
Yeah, they were always going to go down, but they weren't mathematically relegated when we played them. They still have some.
Burnley will be playing for pride as well. You know?
As you think about it, Southampton, right, picked up some big results that season. They're probably like one of the best teams that have actually finished bottom of the league, which sounds mad to say, but like they picked. When you think about it, like they prevented Man City doing the quadruple that season.
They did.
They did.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so they picked up some big results against, their relegation threatening rivals.
We only got 2 points off them as well.
Yeah, we
poor.
drew 1-1 as well at their place. Yeah.
Yeah, that was poor.
That game as well. I thought the Kieran Tierney cutback was in play, man. I was fuming about that, man. I literally smashed my knuckles on that one.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, now you speak about it. Yeah.
What would the rest of you guys do? Would you be rotating? Well, not rotating heavily, but bringing in certain players here and there, or would you be just going full strength, same team in these last 3 games we've got left of the season, or should I say last 2, because we've got the Champions League final, which we're of course going to be, previewing in a separate stream. Don't you guys worry, but what would you guys be doing?
Kevin was starting that game.
Knowing Arteta with the decisions that he was making yesterday, Kepa might be a right back.
That is an unreal save. I can't believe he saved that.
I hope, but I don't. Like I said, I'm concerned with the injuries, but I just hope we just take 3 more games now. 3 more games left. We just go full strength, and basically do what's been working for us. MLS in the midfield with Rice. Obviously, White's out, but Calafiori and whoever replaces White, and just take it to these teams, man. And
it's going to be a penalty.
Just be brave. Be brave.
Penalty to Spurs.
They're going to snatch in the last minute. No, I tell you what, right? It's a win-win, because if they go down, it's funny. But if they stay up, that's our 3-6 points next season. So it's calm.
Wait, Thom, who they got in goal? Kinski,
yeah.
And he pulled off this masterclass save.
Oh, honest to God, yeah. Honest to God, it was. I'll put the link into the chat from Twitter. It's absolutely unreal save. Honestly.
Jesus. After all what happened against Atletico Madrid in that game, bro.
Yeah, that was mental.
Anyway, it's been.
Fair play to him. Fair play to lad, but but yeah, like as I said, if Spurs go down, cool. If they stay up, 3-6 points next season, and then West Ham are down. So, listen, it's kind of a win-win.
They are in the Championship, either West Ham. So,
yeah.
Anyway, it's been a great show.
But big up Thom.
Big up Thom, man. See you later, man.
See you later.
Bye,
Thank
Thom.
you very much for.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Yes, see you on Wednesday, Dom. Looking forward.
Oh yeah, what have you got coming up this week? Just let them know what you've got this week before we bounce.
Frustratingly, Arsenal aren't on for another week. We're not used to that, are we? And on Wednesday we've got the Lego Head Lounge with Dom.
Quality name, mate.
Trossard will be tuning into that for sure.
No penalty.
No penalty. Yes, get in.
Lego Head Lounge.
We're still alive, guys. We're still alive.
Oh my God!
We've got episode 2 of that.
Quality name.
I'm gonna have to get dogs.
Who came up with that? That is a
Tom did.
Quality. Tom quality.
That is I can't stop laughing.
That will be returning on Wednesday.
He can't get him on. By the way, AFC he's retired. I'm reliably informed.
Oh my
and
God, yeah.
potentially a video about David Raya as well later on in the week. I'm gonna have to think of something to do this weekend because there's no Arsenal. I don't know why that should just be played on a Sunday, but either way, thank you very much for having me on. It's been great to see. Great to see some new people. XB, I'll be in touch. I think.
Yeah.
No, it that would be good, and Dark Side as well. It's been great to meet you. So no, thank you very much for having me on, and I'll see you later.
Bye,
In a bit, Tom.
How do I leave this thing?
Do you know what? Everyone leaves, and I'm there like I cannot leave the damn thing. I say the same thing every week after that. How the hell do I leave?
You know what? I'm thinking the same thing. Like every time I end the stream, all I do is just close the tab. That's probably the best solution. Has that game ended 1-1 by the way, Dom, or is it still playing?
It's ended 1-1.
Yeah. That's not too bad, I guess. West Ham are what, 2 points off the drop? So
Yes.
So all to play for, man.
They've got Newcastle.
Newcastle away. Yeah, Newcastle away will be difficult though.
I think they're all right. I think they've got a good record against them, though.
Yeah, and Spurs have got Chelsea and then Everton.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, Everton at their home stadium.
Yes, no, Spurs are at home. So they're at the bridge and then at whatever Tottenham Stadium is called these days. Is it called the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
It's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
I haven't got naming rights.
I mean, look, no problem. You haven't got a sponsor for it. You know, the world's best stadium hasn't got a sponsor. But come up with a name. Like, come on.
Yeah.
How long did they have it for as well?
It's
been like 6 years?
6 years now, 7 years.
Yeah.
I never thought
White Hart Lane or something.
Wait,
I never thought Dom would get rattled so much over a Tottenham stadium name, you know. Just come up with a name, for God's sake.
Yeah, just come up with a name. Like, Tom came up with a name for a podcast in about 30 seconds.
Man, Lego Head Lounge is quality, man. That is so funny, man. Lego Head Lounge, you know.
Oh, my days. But is there anything else you guys want to get off your chest before we wrap up?
I just want to say thanks for getting me on there, man. Like, I really enjoyed it. My first time doing the panel. Yeah, man. And I hope to keep in touch with you guys, and we'll do some more content, man.
Yeah, 100%. So I've just clocked as well that Arsenal play Monday night next week. So I don't know what I'm going to do regarding the show next week.
I really hate the fact it's Monday.
Yeah.
Is that the first time we played on Monday night, by the way, this season?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why we're playing on Monday night, because contractually we're obligated to play a Monday night game.
We haven't done
it. And we haven't done it once.
So,
but I hate that. I really genuinely hate this. And this is not an Arsenal thing, by the way. There should not be, for your final home game of the season, you should not play midweek unless there is literally no other weekend where you can put it in place. Because actually, for the fans, whether you finish bottom, top, in the middle, they should get the chance to have a proper send-off to you. Because, you know, fans still have to travel home. Not all of them live really close to a stadium.
Exactly.
And for the players as well, they could be walking around trying to say thank you to the fans who are half-empty stadium and doing the goodbye speeches and all that sort of stuff, you know. And obviously the title might not be done by then, so we don't quite know what Arteta's going to say. But no fan and no club should be in that position on a Monday night. That's
not even like a Monday night 8 p.m. kickoff anyway. That's a boring traditional 3 p.m. kickoff at the Emirates. Like, I don't get it, to be honest.
What is it? It's not even MNF. It's like literally a 3 o'clock as well.
No, he said at 8 o'clock kickoff. Rory's saying that it's such a dull game that you know.
Arsenal Burnley should be 3 p.m.
Oh, Arsenal, like on a Sorry.
We may have to like shift the show around Sunday maybe or Tuesday. Bloody hell, man! What is going on? Premier League, man, sort it out. But
in fairness, Rory, I'm not quite sure that yellow card I picked up with 2 minutes to go deliberately tonight to get myself suspended again for next week. You know, pure accident, obviously.
What is that on Tuesday or Monday?
Monday.
Monday.
Oh, Monday. You guys but there's no show on Monday, though.
No, I know, but Arsenal are playing, so I got.
Yeah.
I got it for kicking the ball away as well.
Was Chris Kavanagh the ref?
No. To be honest with you, I was lucky not to get sent off because I should have been booked earlier for absolutely losing at the referee.
Oh dear. Anyways, guys, that's where we are. Anyways, guys, that's where we are going to wrap up. It's been a lit show tonight. Honestly, I've enjoyed every second of it. We'll go around the panel. XB, obviously, debut on the channel. Let us know where they can find you and yeah, all of that stuff, innit?
Everything. XB the Gunner on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram. Don't really use Instagram as much, but TikTok, YouTube, and X as well. XB the Gunner. And yeah. Yeah, looking forward to doing content with people, just building a community. Like, even if it's like people just starting out, drop me a message and we'll talk and, you know, see if we can get some shows going and stuff like that. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you've reached over 100 subscribers, you know, after yesterday.
You just picked up another one as you were talking because I just did it.
Yeah, same.
Bro, I think it took me like 2 years to reach 100 subscribers at first when I started YouTube.
It was weird. It was weird because I started early I started this season, right? And then I was doing like match reactions and previews, and they were quite dull. And then recently, like 3 months ago, I got on StreamYard and I found it was just easier to do things and stuff like that. Yeah, and I don't know. It's just I think I've been more consistent. I'm doing like 3 videos a day sometimes. TikTok's been helping as well. I went viral on TikTok as well for like some silly little "where were you" thing, like "where were you when we were shit" sort of thing. Because I've noticed there's been a lot of like Arsenal.
What, for the right or the wrong reasons?
What do you mean? What rival? No, it's kind of. It's been mixed. It's been a mixed bag because some people are like, what do you mean? Where was I? You know, I've been an Arsenal fan my whole life, but it's not that. It's about no, where were you when we were shit? You're here now. But because football goes in cycles, right? We're not going to be good forever. Yeah. So when it goes bad again, are you going to still be here? Or are you going to be in your Man City shirt again? Or whoever's going to be the next best team? That's what I was trying to get out.
Yeah.
But
isn't one of the Man City YouTubers a former Arsenal fan that changed from City because Arsenal weren't winning anymore?
Yeah,
no, I can imagine it though.
And guess who it was? It was that bald snooker.
It was a bald guy, right? Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I thought it was.
Which one, Hamza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Why does he support Man City at his age anyway? I understand if you're like a younger guy.
This guy run away as well from Arsenal. Can I just remind you that? Like, this guy was pictured in an Arsenal shirt.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Hamza, absolute fraud, bro. Absolute fraudulent, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Yeah. I've been supporting Arsenal since October 1st, 1996. Yeah. God,
I've been supporting Arsenal for 6 years at that point. I feel old.
You will not catch me in any T-shirt in another Premier League T-shirt in my entire life.
98 for me. I'm my dad's Spurs fan as well, and I've been Arsenal by myself as a young kid. Just seeing, I turned on the TV, I saw Carnu FA Cup final. I didn't even mean to watch that game. I was just a kid on midday, whatever. And yeah, I fell in love, man. They had the O2 top on them, the blue one, and then next season, Invincible season, Glory Hunter. Call me a Glory Hunter, man. And then I found out, you know, Highbury's up the road from me, forced my dad to take me to my first games, and I've been in love ever since, man. And
fair play.
Yeah, my
entire family on my mum's side of the family are all Arsenal fans, man. Like my dad, funny enough, my dad's actually a City fan as well, but
City?
Yeah, my dad supports City, bro.
What, through thick and thin, like old City, like the City we know, or like new City?
So basically, the reason why my dad supports City is kind of like a spiteful reason. So my dad's brothers are both Man United fans, so he kind of just supported City, kind of just like a bit of a banner thing.
I respect
that. They got good.
Yeah, I mean, my dad supports Liverpool, innit? So
yeah,
my dad supports Leyton Orient.
Ah.
But you know what? We've taken him to Wembley like the last few times we got to the playoff finals, and they keep losing.
Last year, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what league are they in now? Is it League One still?
They just about survived on the last day of the season in League One this season, and their manager came out and called out the entire playing staff and the entire.
I did see that actually. I did see that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I think it might be the end for him.
He did that. Wolves manager did it as well, didn't he? His press conference.
Yeah, I saw that today. Yeah, he called out all the players. Said
he said, "No, they're all not good enough," and all that pretty much.
Yeah.
But the thing about relegation is that some 3 teams have to get relegated, no matter how good everybody is. Somebody has to get relegated. Mm-hmm. So saying like, "Oh, you've gone down, you're not good enough," is not really. It's kind of silly, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Parachute payments anyway. The board don't care.
Dark Side, what have you got coming up on your channel this week, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm not really sure actually, because obviously we haven't got a game for a while. I don't really know what to do. I'm actually gonna probably experiment with a couple of watch-alongs actually. Probably gonna do a couple of watch-alongs. I know the women. I'm gonna start covering some women's matches and start watching the women's game a bit more as well. And yeah, there's a couple of shows I'm gonna do some in real life stuff as well, but that's gonna be for like June, July's time anyway, like during World Cup.
Yeah,
I've got some stuff coming up in the future, but yeah, just usual stuff, man. Just gonna be just chatting rubbish, crashing out, just being silly as usual. But yeah, man, just the usual stuff really. And obviously Dark Side Gunner on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, BlackBerry Messenger, Pixo, Bebo, whatever.
Pixo, old school.
Sorry, Roy. Just speaking of the women's game, Josh, what do you make? I know you did a video on this earlier, but I haven't seen it. But what do you make of Beth Mead going?
It's a tough one to take, man, especially because it's Man City as well, and Man City just won the league over us. So that's
Van Persie, basically.
That's what it is. That's the way I feel. Now, a lot of people who like dedicate, like watch women's game, they don't see it in that way because women's footballers, they go from, we have a few they go from Man United to Man City this season, for example. Yeah, they go all around. So it doesn't really have that difference compared to in the men game. But I'm used to the men game. I used to see Van Persie, Alexis go to Man United, Ashley Cole's go to Chelsea. Nasri go to Man City. It's so many, right? So for me, it kind of hurts a little bit because we had an old player called Medema, right? And she Medema, yeah,
isn't it, or something like that?
She's at Man City.
Oh, she went Man City.
She went Man City and won the league this season. Big part of why they won the league. So it's like that hurts.
They're going for their Nasri era, isn't it?
Oh yeah, exactly. But like Beth Mead, she's been here nine seasons.
Legend,
scored,
man.
I think, like 83 goals for us in those 9 seasons. Won Champions League, trophies, the WSL title. I think 2019, the last time we won it. But it's legend. So it's definitely a tough one to take. But we're in a stage now where we need to rebuild the team. That's really the big thing.
I want to ask a question because I don't really watch much women's football, but I always noticed there's always a lot of movement in the transfer window with women's football. Like, why is that? Why can't we ever just secure our best players? Like Miedema was a prime example. Why are they just allowed to walk into Man City's team?
Because do you know what it is? They always do the contracts. Like when you extend a new player, it's 2 years only. Do you know in the men's game it's about 5-6 years?
Yeah.
You go to all the clubs. It's
not if you're Chelsea, it's at least 10.
Oh yeah, if you're Chelsea, it's 10 years. Yeah. But like that's the thing. They only get extended for 2 years, yeah. And then when you run down their contract, they're like, what's happening with Beth Mead? She could go on a free, and anyone could talk to her. And then this way, like Man City comes in, and they don't play the whole rivalry effect, as I said in women's football. They see it a bit differently over there. So
yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
I wonder why that is though.
And you look at like the price tags as well. The highest we signed the highest player, Olivia Smith, for 1.1 million. Compared to the flipping men's game, bro. It's
you can't even get Yo-Yo Sonogo for that, bro.
Man, like Yo-Yo Sonogo, yeah. Oh my god.
But back in the day, you could get Eric Cantona for that.
Oh my god, yeah.
But the men's game, it was Trevor Francis, wasn't it? Which was in the late 70s, wasn't it? 1 million. Might be in the early 80s. I can't remember now, but it was decades ago. It was before I was born, so it must have been a while ago.
Yeah. I was just going to ask Josh, what have you got coming up this week? I mean, you've started up the podcast on your channel again, haven't you? For the the men's team, haven't you?
Yeah, I thought I'd bring that back just as a pre-recorded, not like obviously what we do over here.
Yeah.
But I had Seb on today. Big shout out to Seb. He's in the chat earlier. We had we had a really good show. The first time, like, this guy was buzzing. He had a smile on his face, man. I ain't seen that smile in months, Seb. So big up to you, bro. But yeah, it was a good show. And then I do the women, as we was mentioning about the women's game as well. I do it every single game for that. Do a podcast for that as well. So they're playing Wednesday, so I'm going to be live doing that. And then obviously, as you guys mentioned, there's not that much for the men's because we don't play till next bloody Monday. So, but yeah, man, I'll try and get a few videos out there. But yeah, big up to you, XB, as well, man. Nice to meet you, bro. And hope we can do some more do some shows as well in the future, bro. And big up the regulars every single time.
Can I just say one more thing quickly? There's a famous West Ham fan called Lawless. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Lawless,
the golf ball, isn't it?
Yeah. Salty golf ball, mate. This guy is. He doesn't, because on West Ham Fan TV they do a segment called the Post Match Pint, And I'm seeing this guy. He's literally like.
He's got to let it go, man.
Oh, bro, for me, the worst one on the social media platform is West Ham Central. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Whining, wasn't he?
And also he's a racist piece of shit as well, by the way. Just FYI. I didn't know. Someone actually mentioned to me, was like, don't give him impressions because he's a racist piece of shit. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no time for that.
Yeah. Dom, what have you got coming up this week?
Oh, you'd have thought I'd have checked, wouldn't you?
Video about David Healy tomorrow.
Listen, Dom, you need a new segment called Domination in a Nation.
Was it Eddie that did an impression the other day? I think you and I were both in the chat at the same time. I was on the train. It was fucking brilliant. It was almost better than yours the night before. But I've got a short tomorrow on Subamendi and how Mikel Arteta managed that situation, because obviously that was a difficult moment. It's the right decision to bring him back off again, but it was a wrong decision, obviously, from Arteta in the first place. So got one on that tomorrow, and then I have got something else recorded for Wednesday, but I'm bugging if I can remember what it is. But anyway, I've managed to get 2 shorts for the next couple of days, and I'm sure there'll be daily shorts as much as possible up until.
Yeah, is one of them about David Healy by any chance?
No. Funny enough, no.
Funny enough. Oh my god.
But I have just checked the train timetables to Newcastle.
Guys, I do appreciate everyone who, of course, has tuned in, as well as, big up the panelists each and every time. Big up Carl for the raid, by the way, earlier. I do appreciate it, my bro. But yeah, guys, I don't know when we're going to be back next week, because Arsenal are playing on Monday, so we may have to reschedule it to the Tuesday. So we may have to sacrifice the Man City game to come on here. So
I've just seen that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that save!
It's unreal. It's unreal, isn't it?
We could be back here, Rory. We could be back here next week, and we could have won the league. By the way, if Palace do us a favour on.
True.
We beat Burnley. We could be celebrating winning the league, bro. Next week.
Imagine.
That's how close it is, bro.
Imagine.
Yeah. Big up Michael as well in the chat. Hope you're good, bro. But on that bombshell, guys, we're out of here, and we'll see you, I guess, next Tuesday, Sunday. I don't know. Although, to be fair, we don't play during the weekend, so it'll be completely pointless if we do it on Sunday. So we'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah. So subscribe to the channel, run the lights up on your way out. I'll catch you in the next one in a bit, guys.
Big up. Peace.